Hi, this is Seat Montgomery from wildrose911.com. Here we have our supercharged engine out of the vehicle. As you see, we dropped the whole subframe, transmission, everything complete out. Took the supercharger off the front of it. It all comes out, the subframe and everything, so it can be properly inspected. And of course, we've seen a few things like we always do. The EGR tubes insulation's gone. It has a bad rear transmission mount, and it has mismatched bushings in the rear. That's the police interceptor bushing. It has 4 points of contact, and on this other side somebody in mistake or not knowing has put a taxi bushing on it instead of the interceptor bushing. So this car will be handling all squarely because the bushings are different from side to side. So we'll notify our customer of that, and no doubt he'll have us take care of that. And as you see, we can fully inspect everything, make sure he's got no cracks or fractures. And of course, here it is, the whole engine, transmission, subframes all out of the car. This is the best way to do it. Then you can inspect everything, make sure you get the best job. And of course, we didn't have to remove the intercooler. Thank goodness, because that baby's in there pretty snug. It's actually quite a good intercooler. It's a big one, and that's what a V8 needs. And there's the inside. What that does is the air runs through that, cools the air inside it, which makes it more dense, so then it gets more air into the combustion chamber. And then you have a bigger explosion when it ignites with the spark plug, so then you have more power. And because it's been compressed as well, so you get way more volume of air in there as well. And it's all about the air volume. The more air you can get in and fuel, the more powerful your engine is. So that's what this car looks like underneath. And of course, here's this big strong frame. That's why people use these cars to modify them. And a very safe ride. That big strong frame protects you. That goes right to the front of the vehicle. Here we go on the other side. Big steel bumper, collapsible bumper supports, then to the frame. So if you're in an accident, you've got to crush all of this right back to here before it even starts impacting the body that you're inside. So great design, and that frame runs right along the length of the vehicle. Back here, still the frame, over the differential. Still running, there's the frame. Right to the back where it has absorbers on the back. And then another big strong steel bumper. So great design. And that's the progress so far. So we have our supercharged engine transmission out. I noticed a modification on the transmission as well. The customer was telling me that he had the transmission set up especially for the supercharger. That line there would not normally be there. So that looks like that line is there to lubricate the rear drive shaft bush. Because as you can imagine, with a supercharger on it, it's under a lot of strain. And these engines and transmissions are very, very strong. They hold up to this sort of treatment. So using them normally with the normally aspirated engine last 500,000 miles. With a supercharger on, probably 200,000 miles. Still way better than anything else out there. And very affordable, very heavy duty. So call us, wildrose911.com. We'd be happy to help you out, and we can work on anything and make it all work for you. So there's our supercharged Crown Victoria. Have a nice day.